Hello, my name is Mary Booten, and my research paper concerns the importance of early childhood education programs, specifically government-funded programs like Head Start, which specifically target low-income children that don't have access to traditional preschool programs. I am a new mother, as well as a future educator, elementary school specifically, so this is a topic that is very close to my heart. In my research, I have determined that providing access to early childhood education programs to children that come from high-risk environments, that can include from low-income families, possibly from families that speak English as a second language or do not speak English in the home, or children who come from non-traditional family units. Providing preschool education programs to them can improve the long-term health of not only the child, but also the community as a whole. My target audience for this research paper would be taxpayers. Anyone who pays taxes is paying into programs like Head Start that are funded by the government to provide preschool to these children. So I want to show that programs like Head Start improve the community as a whole long term. And since Head Start is funded by our tax money, I want to show the audience of taxpayers that keeping these early childhood education programs funded is going to improve our community. I've done a lot of research on this, and there actually is a good amount of research done on the Head Start program specifically, as well as the benefits of providing preschool to children, and especially to low-income children. Farah Ahmad from the Center for American Progress notes that children who are from low-income families are especially in need of government-funded early childhood education programs. When they enter kindergarten, on average, they are a year behind their more privileged peers, and that can go up to 2 years early into their elementary school career. Children from low-income families, which typically are children who are of color, they're less likely to have access to preschool programs, meaning they're going to have a setback in their education before their education has really even started. As Sneha Alongo, who is a professor from the University of Chicago researching for the National Bureau of Economic Research, suggests that providing high-quality preschool programs to low-income children can lead to increased social, economic, and educational outcomes. So it's more than just education benefits that we're looking at. We're also looking at other aspects that are improved in the children's and the community's lives when preschool is given to these children. Mingyong Yoon from the National Institute for Early Childhood Education reports that programs like Head Start can help negate some of the negative effects of poverty, not just in the educational sense, but the negative effects that children receive from living in poverty in general. This leads to not only educational outcomes, but social, emotional, and behavioral outcomes as well. Those are two things that are also improved long term. In Jen Lugwood's article, Long-Term Effects of Head Start on Low-Income Children, she finds that when you compare siblings who attend the Head Start program versus their siblings who do not, you see that the siblings that did attend are more likely to graduate from high school and are more likely to attend some college. The reason why we compare siblings is because it negates for a lot of different factors. When we're looking at children that are from the same family, that are coming from the same background, we get a better sense of the real improvement of the Head Start program. Megan Pratt, who's from the T. Denny Sanford School of Social and Family Dynamics, she points out that Head Start's main goal is to provide educational opportunities for these children as well as health services for them and their families. So again, we're not just looking at the educational benefits of having access to preschool or having access to these government-funded programs. There are educational benefits. There are great educational benefits, but we're also seeing a benefit in the health of the child, how much access they have to health programs, how much access their family has to health programs. So this is going to lead to long-term success for the child. And as I continue my research, I'm revising my drafts, I'm learning more about the subject, I'm focusing more on finding sources that really do prove that economic value of funding these preschool programs. Like I said, I am looking at the target audience of taxpayers. We are the ones that are paying into this program, and nobody wants to pay into a program that is not beneficial to the community as a whole. So through my research, I want to prove that it is beneficial to the community, that when we invest in these young children, long term, this leads to better adults who are more likely to be less likely into crime, or more likely to go to college, or more likely to have great job opportunities. And then this is an investment. When we invest in preschool, we're investing in our community's long-term future. Thank you so much.